Hello, 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 everyone. Hi,
Hello.
and welcome. We are back today for round two. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of glare. One second. It might get a little dark, but I'll cut the glare for a second. We are back today for yet another super quick craft along. These are super easy to make. We're going to just be working on one project today. So super quick. In the meantime, though, we are going to have some fun and get some time to chat as well. Uh, Again, if you are new here, welcome everyone. Of course, for all of our returning friends in chat, hello to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for those who have also shared the live, and also hit the like button. Right. So if you haven't done those, make sure you go ahead and hit that. So, as the description says, we're going to be working on a diagonal card in 5 simple steps. Now, this is a requested video. I was live and was featuring during our live sales the Golden Oldies luxury topper set that just released for Christmas 2025, and they sure are fun and just super cool because we all have friends or grandparents or neighbors or somebody who might be up there in age, and this is just one of those really fun ones to give. The characters are super adorable and sweet, and so a really great way to do some fun cards in a very quick manner. So I did put a survey up there to see how many of you were familiar with Hunky Dory, or at least if you had purchased or know or have some in your stash. And the vast majority of you, 83%, said you are familiar with Hunky Dory supplies or products. And then, of course, some of you, 17, are not. And that's great because then you'll get to learn a little bit more about them today, or, you know, again, have the opportunity to purchase some in our online store. As always, I remind everyone that all of the items that I feature are available in our online store. It is spectrumartcreations.com. So if you have not purchased from us before, if you've never shopped from us, we certainly hope that you will go and check it out. But let's get this show cranking because it's going to be a super fun and easy one. If you want to craft along, all you need is some A4 cardstock, coordinating cardstock. I didn't even know which one I was going to use, so I just grabbed some white. That's going to be your card base. And then what you need is one of the luxury toppers. Now, the luxury toppers, we carry a ton of Hunky Dory products. And by the way, there's a link in the description box. So if you click on that link, it'll take you to our Hunky Dory section. And we have amazing pads, card bases, you name it, down to the adhesives from Hunky Dory. We've even got some tools from Hunky Dory. We carry a lot of Hunky Dory. It's one of our favorite brands for sure. But the luxury toppers are great because they give you one adorable squirrel, which is the page with all of the foiled gorgeous bits. Here, I'll open it so I'll explain it. It gives you one of the adorable squirrels. They're 300 GSM. And then you've got your foiled cardstock at 350 GSM and your printed cardstock at 350 GSM as well. So they're really great quality products. There is no cutting involved, or fussy cutting, I should say. Let me turn the light back on so you guys can see just a beautiful foiling that is on there. And all of these just pop right out, right? So you're not cutting any of this out. You don't need any special dies or anything. You're simply popping them out. And then you've got your card bases. And as I mentioned, you have one with foil and one without. Okay. Now, if you notice in the packaging, they tell you that you can make 2 cards, right? Well, we know how that goes with us, right? No way. We can do a whole lot more. So although this is a card, right? Fold. This is the card, fold, and then simply add your beautiful dimension, such as they've shown you. Where's that paper? Like here, you can do all kinds of different layouts for your cards, or this one here. So you do have some ideas and inspiration, or even this one here. Okay, so super fun and easy to do. But the thing to the luxury toppers is that you get the one sheet with all of your ephemera foiled, and then you get 2 sheets of the backgrounds. Okay, so the way this came about, the request for this video is we were live on Saturday doing our regular sale. Oh, that reminds me, if in case I forget, guys, so you're in the know. I might end up moving this week's sale to Friday. So be on the lookout for that. We might do Friday instead of Saturday. Maybe. So now, if we kind of go along with the premise that this one makes 2 cards, so I made these 2, and then this other pack, because I got both packs. I absolutely love them. This one and this one. These 2. Then I made these other 2 cards, right? However, and again, you see the foiling, you see the beautiful dimension that we've given these. Okay, so we have our beautiful 4 cards. However, when I was done, because I love to maximize, so they said 4, we've got our 4. Then I made another card. Then this is all with the same 2 packs. I made another, just love them. Then I made another slim line with all the gorgeous foil. Then I made another. Then, let's put that one up here then. Then I made another. This is all the same 2 packs. This is how many cards. They said 2. This is how many cards I got out of a pack. I've already used 2 of the small ones, but I've got this one here. I just need to finish it out. I've got another one here. Oh, this way, sorry. And then I made another. This is all from the scraps and stuff that was left over. Then I made another. Oops, this way. 2 more small ones, which are gone, and a bookmark. All from the same pack. So, yeah, it's a lot more than 2 cards. All of that was done with 2 packs only. Mary says, that is crazy, Maddie. I don't know how you come up with all these ways to use the papers. There were just the scraps and the leftover. They give you so much stuff that you can just keep on going. Oh, and by the way, like I said, I haven't even finished because I didn't finish. I just kind of quit. But there's still more in here. Look, there's still more scraps, more frames, foil frames, more stuff. That's beautiful. I just kind of said, okay. That's it. That's it. I'll think of, some decorations later or whatever, because I was done. I mean, that was a lot. But with that said, so that gives you an idea just how much bang for your dollar you can get out of these packs. So not only the beautiful foiling, the gorgeous images, the thickness of the paper, no having to cut anything. Hey, Lisa, all that. And you can get tons of stuff out of them. So the value is phenomenal. But now let's go about today, because now that you understand what we're going to be working with, the luxury toppers, what they are, what they can make, let's talk about today's card, because today's card is this one. So I showed this one during the live, and the question was, "Ooh, how do you make that? Can you show us how?" And I said, "Of course I can show you how." So we're going to make this one today. It's a super simple card. Once you get the concept, you're going to be like, "Oh, that is so easy." And then you can make it with all of your beautiful Lux toppers. 14 cards. Actually, it was 16. 2 smaller ones I've already sent off. So I got 16. All right, ready? Now, you've seen these, which they're gorgeous. We could work on that. Here's another one. But then I also grabbed, by the way, we have lots of the gorgeous Lux toppers. I grabbed this one because I thought maybe we'll do something a little different, right? so that you guys can see how it works with any of the luxury toppers. This one is called Gnome Grown with Love. Gnome Grown with Love. I love it. So cute. And it's got gnomes. We've got Easter ones, we've got Christmas ones, we've got, all kinds of occasion ones. So what do you guys think? Use this one? I think so. Hey, hey.
Snowman?
Oh, I'm sure we have snowmen somewhere. So same concept, you see it, right? It's the same luxury topper set. So we know we're going to get our foiled pop-out pieces, and we know we're going to get our super beautiful card, right? One with foil and one without. Okay, so let's get to crafting. Everybody ready? Remember, I gave you the supplies in the Facebook group, but they are very, very simple. It was just a piece of cardstock, your luxury topper, some glue, and maybe a bone folder if you have one handy. I have a bone folder.
Texas, you'll be doing some classes with me when we play.
Awesome. Fabulous. Nothing better than having someone to craft with. Okay, got your paper trimmer, everyone? Now we're going to do a 5x7 today. However, you can change this up to any size that you'd like because the concept is the same. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our paper and we're going to cut ourselves a 10 by 7. So 10. Again, since it's solid cardstock, I don't have orientation. So I'm going to cut from an A4, 10 inches. Right? We're going to turn that and we're going to cut at 7. So again, a 10 by 7. And we're done. Well, not for a sec, for now with this, just keep it off to the side. All right, everyone's got a 10 by 7. Mm-hmm. If you need more time, as always, for those of you who have never taken any of our classes or workshops, if you need me to slow down or you need to hear something again, repeat it, just let me know. But we're going to do 5 simple steps. All right, we're going to take that and we're going to fold it in half and burnish it. You could use your scoreboard, but it's just a very simple fold. And now we have our 5 by 7. Yes? And that's all we've done. We've cut a 10 by 7, folded in half, burnished it to make our card base to be 5 by 7. Again, you could do 4 by 6, 3 by 4. You could do any dimension you want, from itty bitty to ginormous. How's that? All right.
Hi, Dion.
Hey, how are you, Dion? With that, we're going to go ahead and open that back up. We know we have our score line. You guys can see that, right? Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Again, if anybody needs me to repeat anything, let me know. We're going to open this back up. And now we're going to cut diagonally. We're going to cut from where the score line is to the bottom left-hand corner. Is that right? Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so give me a second. From the corner, from the center where the score line is down to your bottom left hand. Oh, thanks, Kim. So we're going to put this here, and all you're going to do is you're going to line up that score line, right? And then you're going to line up this corner. Can you guys see that okay? So here's where my score line is, right? Where I folded my card in half. And here is the tip of my card. I'm simply going to place those there. And then we're going to trim that off just like that. Okay. We've got this piece. We can put that off to the side. This is our card base now. Yes? Again, if you need for me to slow down or show anything again, let me know. No, Phil, he is not. Not at the moment. Okay, then we're going to decide on a, oh, you know what I could have grabbed? All right, well, you guys are catching up. I'm going to go and grab a piece of, I could use foil. That would look nice. Let me go grab a piece of foil cardstock. Now, in your supplies, I just mentioned some coordinating cardstock. Any decorative cardstock will do. But I'm thinking maybe foil would look nice. I haven't decided which panel I should use. The blue? Let's go with the blue. So what would look nice with the blue? That would look nice. Purple? No. Red? No. Gold? Maybe. I kind of like that one. I have blue. Blue and blue? Not bad. Blue and silver? Do I have a piece of silver big enough here? I didn't grab I just grabbed my scrap pack. I don't think I have a silver big enough. All right, so you guys, oh, Jenny already voted. I was gonna say you guys can vote, but Jenny already did it. There you go. Go with the brown. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut our deco foil, hi everyone, to also a 5x7. So 5x7. 5x7. Awesome, easy, absolutely. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut from corner to corner diagonally. So you're going to place this on your paper trimmer. You're going to situate that so that it's going to cut evenly. Okay, and then we're going to cut that as well. Put those with this here off to the side. Again, if you need more time, let me know. Silver, oh, I don't think I had a piece big enough, Dion, because I grabbed just the scraps really quick. I didn't grab one of the packs. All right, everybody with me? Again, if you need more time, ask. Just tell me. All right, we're going to go 4 3/4 wide. 4 3/4 wide. And I could have used this piece. By the way, that's what I did with that other one. So I just don't want to do that live because it takes a little longer. But if you want to do it from this side, here, let me kind of show you just in case, because I love using these sides for that reason. 4 3/4. I'll show you anyway. Okay. Once we've got our 4 3/4, we're going to cut this down to 6 3/4. I'll do this piece too, just so you guys can see. 6 3/4. I have 2 pieces. You don't need 2. I am just showing you something for right now, okay? Hello, aloha. Now, when I did the other one, you kind of guessed it, we're going to cut from this corner to this corner. So what I did was I took my trimmer. I'm going to show you so that you guys know how to do this next time, right? You can also use a ruler and mark it lightly. But what I did was I came in with my trimmer and stopped. Came in with my trimmer and stopped, right? So I kind of cut it up until, oops, I kind of missed it. I cut it up until where my image was. And then I took my fussy cutting scissors and I went around and I cut that. And that's what gave me those images that kind of overlap. So here, I'll do it so you guys can see it. And again, I don't have to cut every single flower. I'm just going to cut some. I'm going to be selective, especially since we are live and you guys probably don't want to sit here and watch me fussy cut for 5 minutes, right? No, it won't take me that long. I'm pretty quick. So again, if you're doing these and you get the pack, you can get one from the right-hand side and you can get another one from the left-hand side. Now the left-hand side can have the interactive feature already kind of, the image built into it. Where the other side, we're going to add some of the images that are included, right? And the adorable squirrel images. It doesn't take long at all, you see? Okay, and then that cuts out that piece. And that is the piece that you saw in the other card, see? Where the image is sticking out. It's really that simple. Easy, right? However, let's say that we don't have this. All we would have to do is the same concept and idea. Just let's say we're going to make 4 cards out of 1 pack, right? So I would do the same thing from corner to corner. There we go.
Mary has a question about the challenge.
Maddie, can we submit these for the class challenge this month? No, ma'am. This is not a class. This is a craft along. No, the only one that is the class is the double easel card. That's going to be the only one that we're going to submit this month. Good question, though. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got this, right? If you want. Let's say you don't have that. So I'm just going to nix this whole thing and instead go with this. So this is what you should have now. You should have your card base, 2 coordinating color cardstock, right? And then another one for the base. So now what we can do is start gluing these down. Hang on, now I got to figure out what I've done. wait a minute. I moved it and now I lost my direction, guys. What? Wait, did I cut it wrong? Guys, did I cut this wrong? Oh, did I? I did. Maddie, geez. I have to recut that other one. 1 second. And you know what? Let's see if I do have a silver big enough. No. That's gold. Nope. I keep losing chat. They are popping in ads. Well, I hope you don't mind the ads because they obviously help the channel. Every last bit helps, of course, the channel and bringing you content. Well, the only thing I have a scrap of is gold. So we'll do gold. So bear with me while we cut that. I do not know why I ended up, but you know what? It's so weird. How did I end up upside down? I don't know. So I'll just do it again. It is chilly. Oh my goodness. So I got up really brave this morning because it was nice and cold. And I opened up the windows and I was like super happy. And then the cold hit me. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't feel my toes. I can't feel my fingers. And I started closing up windows again. I did not realize that it was going to be that cold, guys.
Jenny said, I'm not ready for snow. Jenny says.
Watch me do this wrong again. I don't know how I did it wrong to begin with. Too much talking?
Cool, feeling.
I have no idea. Okay. It happens. But yes, it was so chilly out today. All right, glue of choice, adhesive of choice, whichever you prefer. We're going to start with our first layer. Oh, I left that in crooked overnight.
I need to tell Julia to keep the snow.
Keep the snow. Yeah. Who's got snow? Julia?
Yeah, she said she got Kerber.
You got snow already? Ah, Julia, that is way too early. But yeah, I was shocked. I thought it was going to be cool. You know, it's been really beautiful here. I'm in northern Florida, by the way, for those of you who do not know. And I thought, oh, it's going to be, nice and cool. No, it was freezing. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. That's a bit too much for me. So I closed all the windows. I was like, well, no, we're done.
So Julie says last year we had mostly cold, but not as much snow.
Oh, okay. That is interesting. I would think Alaska would get buried, so not necessarily, huh? It's just cold. I've never been to Alaska, so I don't even know. I just in my mind always picture Alaska is super cold.
Kat says we're still hot.
Well, let me tell you what, it was freezing this morning, Kat. It finally warmed up around like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but in the morning, I bit off more than I could chew.
Well, it was 57. What is freezing to you, Maddie? Degrees?
No, it was probably in the 50s. I don't know. I didn't look, honestly, but I couldn't feel my toes. How's that? All right, and so we're now just easily layering. You're going to see how easy it just kind of falls into place. Isn't that fun? I told you this card was super simple. Mm-hmm. Except for me miscutting my my foil because I was talking. But other than that, you can see how simple and easy it is.
I had to use a blanket because I was cold.
Yeah. It was freezing. Now, I'm sure for those of you who are brave enough to endure, I don't know, 20s and 10s and below and blizzards, yeah. Look, it's been a long time. I left up north when I was very young.
I live in Minnesota, so it's still sort of weather.
Minnesota's cold. Bless your heart. You need a Florida home.
Feels like UK's low 50s this morning.
You need a Florida home so you can fly south for the winter like all the other snowbirds do from around the world. Mm-hmm. Do we want to put our other piece now that you guys get the concept? Let's use her, right? Because she's too cute not to use. Seriously. She's amazing. UK low 50s this morning. Okay, so you're pretty much in line with our weather here, especially maybe a little more south than Florida. Like this morning, definitely 50 here. So I don't know if you're like Northern England, Phil, or Southern England. Does that make a difference as far as weather? Mm-hmm. I'm sure it does, right? Oh, and I didn't need to put glue here, so let me wipe some of that off.
Oh, Jenny says we had been down in the 30s.
Who has? Jenny? Already? Oh, that's way too early for that.
I also camped in the camper of the weekend. It was cold.
Oh, Jenny, bless your soul. You are so brave. No, ma'am.
Why?
We did go camping in an RV in the winter, but there was a heater in the RV. I don't think I could do it just, al fresco.
What's fresco mean?
Okay, so easy enough, right, folks? How easy was that diagonal card? Super easy. And that's with even cutting that really, pretty image, which is what I did in the original one. Let's see. It's the same paper, and all I did was come in and then just fussy cut. And it's not a lot of fussy cutting, by the way. You know, it's just this. That's all I did. Just like you saw me do here in 2 seconds. All we did was fussy cut around this and then part of the hat.
Well, Mary says tomorrow high is 49 here, and it is usually cold for this time of
Easy
year
enough?
here. That's what Mary said.
How easy was that? Now, I have enough that I can make more. And again, if I want to, right, not cut around, or if I want to use my other half, because remember, we're going to get another one out of this side. We're going to get another one out of this side, in which case it's going to look kind of like this, right? No, I like that, like this. And it's going to be kind of like blah. Well, that's where all of these beauties come in. Then I can come in and decide what images I want.
Mary says that was super easy.
Super easy, right, Mary? I told you. You guys were like, show us. I'm like, okay. It'll take 2 seconds.
Nice. Thank you, Manny.
You're welcome. So then you can come in with all of your beautiful images and then just, you know, start adding some of those there.
Beautiful, Manny.
That's what I did here. Also in the other one, see, I popped one of those on, and then I popped one of those. So it's the equivalent of adding this instead of the image, right? And then grabbing maybe this, that's too many flowers up there. How about the happy birthday?
How do you use the foiled frames you have left over from the Door kit?
Sure, I'll show you in just 2 seconds. Something like that. And then let's do this one.
So Mary said before, she said tomorrow's high can be 49 here. This is usually cold for the time of year.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a cold year. You know, honestly, I was pretty shocked at the fact that we didn't have a single hurricane. Now,
Nope.
I started to follow the one that's out there
Cuba.
that hit Cuba and Bahamas, I believe. And I've been praying for those folks because I think they got clobbered with a bad one. But we got nothing this year. Nothing, guys. Like nothing, not even a tropical storm. I was like, I told Bernie, I said, hurricane season's over. I mean, thank you, Lord Jesus. But what happened? Like, I've never seen that. It was such a quiet year. So I have a feeling we're going to end up freezing. So, okay. So now you see that if you use the other half, then all you have to do is use your beautiful embellishments to jazz it up. You can even jazz it up on this side, like I've done here, right? So it doesn't have to stop there. You can add, you know, something like that. Or in this case, she's thinking of him. So let's bring him in. How romantic. She's thinking of him with all the beautiful tulips. See? Something like that. So just super fun. At this point, it's just fun decorating. Okay, now, Mary's question was, what do you do with all those other frames and stuff? Well, let's talk about it.
And then Mary says, praise God.
I know. So you can see like all the leftover little borders pieces that I had are there, but let's get to some of the frames. Okay. Another one of the frames. This is a belly band, one of the strips here, right? And all I did was cut and cut. Same thing here. Here is another one of those gorgeous frames. Now, this was a slimline card, and so my frame was a little big. It just was. And so in those cases, what you want to do is you want to, come on.
Can you say hi?
Hello, Jazz.
Hi,
Jazz. In those situations, Mary, if let's say you have a card, well, this one fits, but let's say this was wider, like the circle. Let me pop yet another one. 1 second. I gotta pick one that's bigger. Again, this is a double, so you don't have to use it together. You can pop them out if you want. If you have a situation like this where that's not gonna work, then all I did is, you see, I offset it. So I brought it in and then I simply cut here. And so you can still use those.
Thank you, Jess. Love the card you made there.
Thank you, ma'am. So say this is the slimline card, and I do want to use one of the circles or any of the images. or sentiments. I want to pop that up there, but now I'm out of the frame. That's perfectly okay. You just offset it and then trim, right? And it creates just really pretty dimensions. In that case, you can even cut it in half and get 2 cards out of it, or in the same card, do half here and the other half up here. So then it looks really cool. You've got half a notch here and half one here. Super easy way to use those bigger ones as well. Okay, but you can see the bigger frames being used throughout. Here's a really large frame that comes in the other pack, but it's perfect to fit onto a card, right? Here's another one of the bigger ones in this case. So just great ways to use all of your bits there. Okay. Any other questions for me? Are you sending Godzilla to my gnomes? Will you stop it, Jenny? Stop. So Jenny in chat is afraid of gnomes. So she's got a garden Godzilla, which eats the gnomes. Leave my gnomes alone.
Different ways you can use a hunky-dory topper.
Yes, it is. It is truly amazing. And even if you are a journal maker, like I always tell you guys, like we discussed yesterday, right? You have a journal and you're thinking, well, I'm not a card maker. Once again, you can resize these, right? Or you can use them as they are, depending on how big your journal is. Simply adding these to a page, gluing it on 2 sides or even 3, creating pockets to slide photos and tags inside of your journals, right? And then you still have this that you can flip up and still be able to journal in there about that day, add a photo, and so on, right? Or tuck it in this way. Then you can get.
Mary's telling about Jazz.
She is a hunky-dory DT member. Are you really, Jazz? I did not know that. Ah, I did not know that. How exciting. Lucky, lucky, because we love our hunky-dory. Okay?
I think so. Asuka Halloween Wonderland 6x6 pack, he wants to know.
Is the Asuka Halloween in Wonderland? I believe so, Brian. If you go to the Facebook group, I have listed under the Fall Halloween Challenge the 3 packs. Yep, Memory Place Halloween in Wonderland, Prima Bewitched, and Paper Rose Meadowbrook Farm. Those are 3 that you can use for the challenges, okay? All right, so that being said, there was something else I was going to tell you. Now I got sidetracked. Oh, God, help me. What was it? Squirrel moment.
Oh, Friday?
I guess so. Okay, so that was it. Super quick and easy, guys. As promised, delivered.
I'm not sure.
An easy way to make some really fun diagonal cards with any of the gorgeous hunky-dory Lux toppers. Now, if you have not visited the online store, I did put a link in the description box for the hunky-dory, all of the hunky-dories in our store. However, if you go there and just type luxury topper, you'll see why I kind of had a challenge today deciding which one to use. Let me take you to the store really quick in case you've never been there. We'll go together.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? So if you go to our online store, which is spectrumartcreations.com, and first of all, you can sign up for our free newsletter right here. All you have to do is type in your email address, click that you're not a robot, hit subscribe, done. We don't need any personal information. You just want to make sure you know so that you know when we're live or when we're having sales or anything. But you can go to the shop online, or you can go to the categories and you can click on categories up top, or even, brands here or brands here. And when you click on that, you can scroll down to the H's and you will find Hunky Dory right here on the side. And by clicking on that, it's going to show you all of the amazing Hunky Dory products that we have. Pages and pages and pages and amazing pages of gorgeous Hunky Dory.
KB.
Okay. However, if you just want to narrow it down to the luxury toppers, you can also do a word search up here in the search bar and just type in luxury. Oops, if you can spell luxury topper. Oh boy, where'd you go? Here. And by clicking on that, it's going to bring up the luxury toppers. So you can see there's this one, which is like a really cool Santa Claus. I don't know if you guys can see it well. Then there is one here, which is a Christmas like flapper or New Year's kind of a, are they called flappers? Yeah, right? Like Downton Abbey-ish kind of one. So you can kind of go through them. There's one with hedgehogs, Be Still My Heart. And you see the concept is the same. You get the awesome, adorable scoreable, and then the two pieces of your backgrounds. Here's one that's got a beautiful Christmas tree and a wreath with a bird. How pretty is that one? See, so many choices. Oh, who asked me for a snowman?
KK.
Look, KK, snowman and candles and a cabin. So you have quite a few beautiful choices. I love this one. Isn't that gorgeous with the ice skates and those colors? Frosted Dreams. So you have quite a few to choose from. You also have, by the way, the collections. So the collections obviously give you two of each, and this one's called what? The Perfect Days. Perfect Days, and it's got nothing but kitties. So you can do a whole bunch of these cards and many more with those larger packs like this one.
Yes, they are, Mary.
So you could choose whether you want the individuals or whether you want to do something, to have the bigger packs. And then, like I mentioned, we have some that are more springy, like the beautiful birds and the bird houses. We even have tea sets. So take a look. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask them while you have me here. As I mentioned, we are going to see you. Oh, the Puntastics. I know. They are great. Have you guys seen the ones that Jazz is talking about?
By the way, Phil said he's a man.
Oh, sorry. And is it Gaz or Jazz? How am I pronouncing it? Help me because I am horrible with names.
No, Mary says she hasn't seen any.
Yeah, the Puntastic is all about the puns, like kind of snarky, which is always kind of fun. Or I don't know if I should say snarky? They're puns.
You said it right, Mom.
I did?
Jazz.
It's Gaz. So with a G, right? As in G. Got it. I'm looking for the Puntastic. Oh, we might be out of them. Oh, I'll have to bring them back in. I don't see them in the store. Well, that doesn't mean they're not back there though. So I'd have to go look in the hunky dory section. But anywho, all right, folks. So we've got more projects coming up. Don't forget, because as I mentioned to you, I'm going to be popping in and out really quickly anytime that I have a second. We've got more projects coming your way, things that we have promised that we were going to be working on. I have a tub full of stuff. I've got some more stuff here on the side. So for those of you who have, before I forget, these two are the ones that we. Cool. This set right here is the one that we sold on Saturday, but we did a combo special. So if anybody's interested in those, you can either send me an email or you can just ask for them now. So separate, I believe you save $1. That's what we did. We saved you $1 if you bought them together. So separate, they are $5.75 each, so $11.50. But if you buy them together as a bundle pack, they're $10.50. So that saves you $1. So it's not listed on the website because I did that as a live promo for this past Saturday. and I'm offering it to you now. So if you are interested in the set, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 of them left. So make sure you either let me know in chat and I'll add it to your box, or make sure that you send me an email to that email there, because you're not going to find it in the online store. Okay.
Because I didn't realize there were so many choices.
Oh my goodness, there are so many incredible fun choices.
And then, Jenny said, did you see the new quilty animal from Hunky Dory?
Probably. I've seen so much.
Jenny said there's so many Hunky Dory.
There are.
And
We
they're
have
still
lots
Thursday.
of hunky dory. Is there a sale on Thursday?
Probably not.
I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear because I might be moving Saturday sale to Friday, Dion. So do I want to do 2 days back to back? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll have to see. You'll just have to stay tuned. This week I'm going to have to play it by ear, but be on the lookout, as I mentioned, for even more craft-alongs with the stuff that we have done in past sales. Just to give you a preview in case you're interested in preparing for some of the stuff that is upcoming. In case you don't have it, once again, you can go run out and purchase it right now in the online store or send me an email. The pocket folio, the Tim Holtz pocket folio is coming up hopefully here in the next couple of weeks. The file cards number 2 is coming up. I'm debating if I'm going to do the pocket tag or the quick folio, which you guys haven't seen yet, and I keep forgetting not to show you that one. That's another one that I'm planning on. And then I have a, like I said, box full of other projects that we're going to be working through. And then the other news I have is I have confirmation that we are going to have one more class before the end of the year. The last class is going to be a simple stories class. I got confirmation on it today because they had sold out of some of the stuff for me to make your kits, but I got some. So one more class coming up. So be on the lookout for that. Hey, Annette. And then that should be everything for the next month or 2. Of course, I will have your new calendar for November in the next week or so. Give me some time. There's a lot of stuff happening. It might not be like on the 1st, but it might be a couple of days after. Okay.
Can you tell us which Simple Stories collection?
It's new, but I'm not telling you. No. And then,
what are you guys doing for Halloween?
hang on. That was another thing I was going to tell him. Oh, golly.
Friday?
No. The class kit.
You can tell us the collection, Jenny said.
Nice try.
I don't know. What was it?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Let the brain catch up.
Even if we ask nicely, Mary says.
Even if you ask pretty please with sugar on top, I'm still not going to tell you. But you might tune in. It might be ready on Friday.
Maybe.
I might work magic and have it ready by Friday because it arrived. The last pieces arrived today. So, oh, by the way, I did put in some new items in the online store. Finally caught up to some of it. So there is brand new Stamperia available in the online store. Make sure you go check out the new arrivals section. We've got the Gear Up for Christmas is in. We've got the Furry Friends is in. We've got the, what's the other one? It's going to come to me. The relaunch of Coffee and Chocolate.
It's gorgeous.
With all the new rub-ons and stuff is in the store as well. All the new MDF pieces are in. So I did load up some new stuff in the last 24. Yes, chocolate and coffee. Thank you, Annette. So make sure you guys go check it out. So again, as a super announcement, our We are always live every Saturday. This week might be an exception. We might have to move it till Friday. So be on the lookout for announcements. Also, if we're going to do Thursday, Friday, or just Friday, or our regular Saturday, you're just going to have to stay tuned.
Gay says sale, yes, please. I love a sale.
They are absolutely available. They're all in-house. If there's stuff without a price, well then, that means I need for Bernie to catch up.
These are the major screen paper pop card kit. Julie wants to know.
Do you have any of the major scene paper? Yes, as a matter of fact, look what's in my stuff that I kept. Like some stuff I can't pass up. Isn't this absolutely stunning? This is called Nativity Scenes Pop-Up Card Making Kit by Katie Sue. No scissors required to make these amazing dimensional cards. So this is in the store. It should be in the store. See, this is what I do. See what I do? Don't do what Maddie does. Learn to sit your glue properly.
Yeah.
I always have it halfway in and halfway out. So yeah, this is in the store. So I apologize for anything that does not have a price yet. Hopefully tomorrow Bernie will catch up. Because obviously I am dropping stuff and he's trying to catch up. So this is the Katie Sue Gorgeous Nativity. It makes 12 cards. Once again, they say 12. Maddie says what? 24? I don't know. It includes all of your layering bits. It includes your backdrops. It includes your envelopes. Even the dimensional foam is there. You don't even need scissors, guys.
Nope.
And it makes the most stunning. Look at these cards. I mean, those are show pieces. You just, when you receive this card, honey, it's not going in the trash. It's sitting in somebody's counter all season long because they're going to love it.
Pieces also, are the small Velcro dots in yet?
No. Well, I take that back. In the last, I'm about 16. I'm not kidding. I'm about 16, like half a pallet boxes behind, maybe 16, 18. So as I am going through them, you'll see more and more stuff pop in there. Again, not to say they're not in the building, but I have not had a chance to put them in.
And Julie says, yes, please.
So those are in-house. Oh, I didn't see how many. There are only 3 available. So if you're interested in this, I would suggest you go and snag yours ASAP.
Kat's asking, are we having a holiday card exchange?
Not sure. We always have. So my plan is yes. So we'll have to think about it. I think it went very well last year. Why didn't you guys tell me in chat? What do you think? Yay, nay?
Says, oh, I love the button piece plays they are.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? They are truly lovely. Katie Sue Nativity, correct. Katie Sue. It's called Nativity Scenes. Or you can just go under the Katie Sue brands. I mean, section.
I love to hear from friends. Nay, he says.
Katie Sue, it's 10 minutes away. Oh my goodness, Phil. I would live there.
I need to get my car stopped now.
All right, so Jenny says yay. B says no thanks. I didn't join the exchange last year. It's very simple, just so that you guys know if you're interested. Again, we'll do a poll in the Facebook group. So make sure you're part of our Facebook group.
Yep.
It is Spectrum Art Creations Friends. Just add friends at the end. Make sure you answer the questions when you're requesting to join, because otherwise the membership is automatically, or the request is automatically declined. We just want to make sure you're you and that you're a person. Because it is we don't have a million members because we keep it very exclusive. It is a closed group.
Maddie, any new
So
Similar
as I was
collection.
saying, the card exchange, the way that we usually offer it every year is folks get to decide how they want to exchange and with how many people. So, for example, I would put in that event, I would post and say, I will be swapping with 2 people, 5 people, 10 people. I
people.
choose how many I want to send
Mhm.
and swap with. I also get to choose whether I want US only or international, okay? I get to choose also, do I want religious, non religious, any? I get to choose whether I care if they're handmade or store bought, okay? So all those like settings, all those options are for you to decide. So I can say I will be swapping 5 cards, US only, um, any religious or non-religious is okay, and I want them to be handmade.
Yep.
So I'm going to send you a handmade card. I want a handmade card in return. Basically, that's what that means. So we do that every year. You don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, there are 20 people that signed up and I need to come up with 20 cards. You don't need to worry about, postage and stuff like that. So yeah, we keep it easy, simple. But we'll go ahead and put a poll in the Facebook group, and you guys can vote and decide whether you are interested in swapping or not. All right, what else? I saw that is black and white. Is that different? What is black and white, Julia?
I don't know. Here's any news on when the new Chevrolet collections will come in.
Nope. So there was a snafu with the rice paper. I don't know if you guys saw that. So if you go check it out now, the rice paper is gone. They removed it, unless they put it back today. I didn't check today. So I've been talking to them because they had a snafu with the rice paper and their printer. They don't have the rice paper. So I don't know if I want to wait for the rice paper to be ready so it all comes together, or if I just want to just say, send me my order and the rice paper will either happen or not happen. Um, I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know how long I should wait. How do I buy it? You simply click on add to cart. So when you're on the online store, Julia, see the screen button right here? See that? Right
I know.
there, add to cart. Simply click. It's going to add it to your cart. You're going to see it here. And then when you're ready to check out, you simply click on proceed to checkout and check out. You can check out with a credit card. You can check out with whatever, debit card. You can check out with PayPal. Now, to remove the shipping, do not forget that you can enter your coupon code here, right? So if I try to check out now, it's going to want to add shipping, obviously, because we got to ship it. But if you want it combined with your live sale, just use the code, which is combine. I'm going to put it all in caps so you guys can see it. It's not case sensitive. Combine OCT 25.
Okay, got it. She says.
When you type that in and hit apply, it's going to tell you that it has been applied. However, it won't take effect. You're not going to see it until you enter your shipping address, okay? And then it'll show that it's going to remove the shipping, okay? It'll say coupon added. And then you'll see 0 for shipping. That's it.
Phil says I would love to join, but the postage makes it too expensive.
I know, Phil. That's the problem that we have with all of our international friends. Sadly, like I don't mind. Madison has a lot of pen pals that are overseas, so I'm used to it. But I know that it can, yeah. It's like, a dollar or something now. Like, well, for us, US dollars, it's like almost $1.75, $1.50, almost $2. I don't know. I have so many postage stamps that I don't even keep track because here in the States, Phil, so that you know, we have something that's called forever stamps. So when you buy an international forever stamp, it basically means that it's an international stamp forever. So even though I bought it like 3 years ago for $1,
Mhm.
if the postage stamp today is $2, it doesn't matter. I just use my forever stamp, and I paid what I paid 3 years ago, and it's still good. So, so we have a bunch of forever stamps. So I don't even know how much postage is now.
Thank you, Junie. Don't put it in about 25.
Awesome. And if you ever can't figure it out, Julia and or anybody else, and you check out
Mhm.
with shipping,
Mhm.
obviously when we see the order come through and it says, Julia Satterwhite, and we see the address, we're like, oh, this is Julia. What we do is we take that shipping and we apply it towards, your Saturday shipping anyway. So we still combine it. You never pay double shipping with us unless for some reason outside of, who knows, we miss it, right? Which is possible. We're human. But that's it. Okay. Any other questions for me, folks?
Thank you, guys.
I hope you had fun. This was supposed to be a 15-minute thing, but I don't know how long we've been live now. Anyway, you have your 5 simple steps. Yes, cut it down to your 10 by 7 with your cardstock. Go ahead and slice it diagonally, then cut your main decorative mat as well to a 5 by 7. Slice that diagonally as well. Cut a 4 by 3/4 by 6 3/4. Slice that diagonally. Decorate. That's it.
So we're doing tickets tonight.
Sure are. Thank you for reminding me because I forgot yet again. Was there anything anybody wanted or needed for me to add to their box before I go? Did anybody need any hunky-dory luxury toppers? Did anybody need the Katie Sue? Anybody need anything? Will I look at tickets? All right. I'm going to end the poll so I can see. Top fans. Okay. So we've got Mary in first place, Jenny in second place, and Deb in third place. Make sure that you guys see the exact same thing. I agree. Yep, I agree. This type of card would work awesome with a foil acetate too. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Because what Jenny's saying, then it would be see-through. So you would grab your foiled acetate, the same thing, cut it, score it, and then this panel here would be see-through. And then you would just add a piece of white cardstock behind that acetate if you want. It would be beautiful.
See you Friday.
I love it. What a great idea.
Deborah says good night.
Are you going to have the Stamperia paint packs that coordinate with the new lines? We have so the paint packs are no different than the individuals, B. So if you want the paint packs, just let us know. The answer is yes. We sometimes bring the packs, but we have the individual colors. And we have found that a lot of people prefer to buy the individual colors more so than the packs. And the reason is why is because they might already have 1 or 2 of those colors, right? So then they just want the other 3. That way you don't end up with doubles.
Or those packs cross over. The packs sometimes they cross over.
Yeah, exactly. So like the same blue that they've had in this collection, they'll use it again in this collection, and this collection. And so if you want to do the paint, you don't need 3 of that blue. You already have the blue, so maybe you just need the other 3 colors.
Okay. Here's the money I missed Friday. It's Halloween. I'll be helping out trunk or treat at church.
Oh, how fun! No worries. Yeah, if we decide to go Friday, totally understandable. Or just add it to the back of the front cover. That too.
Wait, Saturday, Friday?
Possibly, Annette, possibly. That's what we're discussing. That keep an eye out on the channel. Not sure if we're going to be on live Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Not Saturday, Mom?
Maybe all of the above. Maybe 1, maybe 2. So just keep your eye out for the event.
And just, bye, Deborah. She says see you Friday.
Bye. See you Friday.
It's one of my favorite things to do with hunky.
I would like the coordinating colors for the puppy line. I don't have any of these paints yet, but would love to know the price first. Sure. Let me make a note of that, B, and I will find out and I will email you. Cool. B, Stamperia paint.
Mary says, would somebody proxy for me for the new class kit if I'm not there?
Yes, do that because I can't remember if I'm going to have 6, 9, or 12. But that's it, by the way. I'm not getting any more because I can't.
Mhm.
Like I said, some of the stuff for the kit is already sold out. So I was super lucky to get my hands on, some of the missing stuff.
I think, yes.
It pays to have contacts.
And that's will this be posted so I can watch?
Yes, this. Oh yeah, absolutely. And the card, we were done in the first 15 minutes, honey. You'll be done in 15 minutes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, B. Of course, I'll get you. Oh, let me make sure, right? Price question mark, so I can get that for you.
I think Friday's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can check, Julia. Let me make sure. And if not, listen, if you're ever like in a pinch and you need for me to throw it in your box, I can. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Now, you did check out with the shipping. That's fine because that shipping, it either will get refunded or we will use that towards your Saturday combining of your sale. So don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
We got it, yep.
You did it. That's a simple. Going to the online store is as simple as that, Julia. You just put anything you want in your cart, check out, and then we'll combine it. Okay, let me do the tickets.
And then I can watch Friday, so I'll be proxy for you, Mary.
Ticket. Ready? Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 1.
It is 1, and number 1, I'm going to refresh again just in case you guys don't say I see something different. We go by mine anyway. It's Mary.
Yay, Mary.
Congratulations, Mary. You have another ticket into the giveaway jar. See, they're starting to pile up, guys.
Nice job,
So
Mary.
make sure you guys, where are the other ones? Here are the 3 from last night. Make sure you guys continue to join us during the week whenever we're live because we start adding tickets into the giveaway jar for Saturday, right? And hey, the better the odds, right?
Mary says, yay.
The more prizes. So yes, and of course, how do you get to those top 3 crowns? By chatting. So be interactive, chat away. It's free to chat, and you might just win a prize. So that's another great way to get rewards for those folks who are the most engaging during our lives. Okay. All right, I am going to let you go now. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much, Julia, for your purchase in the online store. From the bottom of our heart, we appreciate you. And thank you to all of you as well who continue to purchase from our online store. We appreciate it. It keeps us coming back with even more projects. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
See you Friday. Bye.